government of Tinubu is about to form its ministerial cabinet and possibly sworn in today. What are you expecting from such a constituted cabinet or ministerial appointees as they resume office?
As the things unfold, so to say, we are not. What are we going to expect? It's just the normal tradition, the continuity of where they have always stopped. Maybe a few changes, few faces, the same thing at the end of the day, me personally, I do not have high hopes for the ministers that have been appointed, because history has shown that at the end of the day, what we will end up with is either they have looted or they reserve the position for selfishness and all that. So, me personally, I'm not expecting much from them. Nigeria currently seems to have lost direction, So I do not expect anything.
By losing direction, do you mean Nigeria is now on autopilot?
I wouldn't say Nigeria is on autopilot. Well, if because see, if one is commenting on present administration led by Tinubu, we cannot be certain of where he's actually going, what his policies are. Those ministers who have seen them, these are former governors, they keep on recycling them. So it's unfortunate that it keep on happening. We keep on seeing the same faces.
As if there were no other people
we are not
in
seeing,
Nigeria who can deliver.
We are not seeing a proper policy infused, whereby we have tested technocrats coming in as ministers to see how they can, salvage the situation that Nigeria has always been into. We have seen these things over and over again, and it's unfortunate it keep on happening. After 8 years as governor, you are being compensated for deceiving Nigerians with ministerial appointment. And those guys who have seen their performances over the years, there is nothing to write home about. So saying that we are having high hopes, Nigerians are expecting miracle from them. Well, for me, it is no go area. And I think as at now, we have not really know where we are heading to. We cannot really say categorically this is where Tinubu's administration is heading to, because as I'm talking to you, there's a lot of things that can bring this administration to an end.
Yes, if by that you are referring to the much anticipated judgment of the tribunal judges, there have been allegations that most of the judges have been bribed, have taken bribes and all that. And if that is true, do you think that justice could be served?
Well, a case of bribery in the judiciary has always been there, though most of the times it's been done in secrecy. You can see, you had the revelation of one of the northern senators, revealing how he was being put under pressure, to lure his wife to collect certain corrupt money, to influence a particular judgment. So, judiciary has never been free, from corruption, and it's unfortunate that a respected institution like the judiciary should always be seen to be compromising when it comes to defending the rights, the mandate of the people. We have continued to see such. So currently now, as it's happening, it's always our prayers that they do not derail at this point in time because of money and all that, or inducement or lobby or a certain interest trying to use money to make them pass judgment that are not that is corruption induced, so to say, that has to do with corruption. Judgment that was passed because money has exchanged hands. We do not want to see that, and at the time we want sanity in judiciary, and the only way sanity will come is when the people's mandate is being restored.
When the people's mandate is being restored, it is said that justice it depends on the integrity of the presiding judge. If such integrity is being questioned, will you be surprised that justice is denied? And if that happens, what will be the reactions of Nigeria?
Of course, we have, a lot of Nigerians have always said it that rerun is out of fashion for now. They should go ahead and make and pronounce the winner of that 2023 election. Nigerians are still interested. You can see what happened in Abuja recently.
The hashtag,
the hashtag
all eyes on judiciary.
All eyes on judiciary.
The billboard was brought down.
It's a signal that people are not interested in what is happening in Nigeria now. What people are interested in is what is going to come out from judiciary. And the judiciary should also look at the national consciousness of Nigerians, the national consciousness, and be able to know what Nigerians want, what Nigerians are praying for. Currently now, even the judiciary themselves, I don't think they should be happy with the present situation now in the country. I don't think they should be happy. So, what we are asking for is justice for the people, justice for the nation, justice for Nigerians, and justice for themselves who are into
custodians of the law and the Constitution.
And all that. So that's what we are asking for. Once they bring about justice, it will be justice for everybody, including the lawmakers, the senators, the governors. You understand? It will go down to everybody, and people will begin to see a kind of lifeline in that direction that judiciary actually, are beginning to understand, to sit up and do the right thing the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, wow, that is fantastic. On the final note, the ban that have been placed on Niger Republic is now affecting 7 states in Nigeria. The 7 northern states are now crying that the economic losses because the inability to transact majorly with the Niger Republic has been shifted by this ban. Now, who is the ban really affecting? Is it the Niger State, Niger Republic, or Nigerians? Because the 7 states within Nigerians have suffered so much economic loss. So do you think that there will be, of course, a revisit to that ban because it's rubbing off on Nigerian states?
I think whatever is, the ban is a sanction anyway, and the northern Nigeria have consistently made it known to the whole world that if there's any invasion in Niger Republic, it will destabilize the entire north. And with what is happening just few weeks ago now, there has been massive disruption of transactions, food supply, power supply, and all that, and it's actually affecting the territory, the northern states that share borders with Niger. It has started already, and it's a clear thing.
Then it means that even the northern states depend largely on, of course, economic transactions with Niger to survive.
Of course. The Niger Republic depends on certain things from the northern part, of course, Nigeria, to survive. While we also need some certain things from them also to survive. Like in the case of dam, it's just because they have been very, very soft on that angle, they would have shut the dam and Nigeria would have been thrown into darkness. Nigeria has already cut off electricity supply to the Niger Republic, and the inflow of commodities, food and other things, materials and other things into Niger has already having problems, trying to get into the country and do the normal thing they're supposed to do. As to create the economic activities in Niger alive and within the northern part of Nigeria, who also benefit from the economic activities that happen between them and Niger. So they have come out categorically to tell the federal government that they are not interested. They are not interested in the war. This thing should be stopped. There should be more windows open for dialogue, and that is where the whole world is heading to. But if they insist on going to war, as I'm talking to you now, even though the news has not been confirmed, the Russian Wagner mercenaries are already on standby in Niger. As I'm talking to you now, the AU is divided about the invasion. A lot of countries are beginning to have sympathy for Niger. The Nigerians themselves are in support of the military taking over power.
Yes, the military junta have even given templates of 3 years to hand over to civilian government.
They have shown signs,
which ECOWAS rejected.
Yes, they have shown signs of transition. They have shown signs of transition. That means they have not come to stay. So why in a hurry? Why is ECOWAS saying that the time frame is much? They cannot take it. We have somebody like Buhari that stayed 8 years without achieving anything. So how come that 3 years to prepare for a proper transition to civil rule that will see Niger, lay a better foundation for economic progress and development. So why this interest? And so people are beginning to see it that there might be certain things that people don't know about what is happening there, or the intentions and interests of ECOWAS was not actually, the transition to civil rule. Maybe other interest is also playing out, as the case may be. So what I'm saying is this: Algeria has already made a categorical statement that if there's any invasion on Niger, that they are going to intervene on the side of Niger. So the AU states are already divided. ECOWAS, which is a regional bloc, they should understand that there's a process by which they need to follow if actually they want to go for the military invasion. The US Security Council too have a role to play. You have a role to play. Why this haste? You understand? Unless those things are being done and dialogue continue to be opened, the negotiations continue to go on. We don't want a military rule. The guy have come out to say it, that they don't want fight, but if they bring fight, that they will resist them, and that is not going to be a walk in the park. General Chiani said it. It's not going to be a walk in the. It's not going to be what ECOWAS think it should be.
It should be. Wow. Which means Nigeria will suffer the brunt of this war. Because the target is the big brother Africa.
Nigeria is looking at over 200,000 military personnel. We're looking at equipment. We are looking at other things. Nigeria is going to money too. Nigeria is going to contribute. Then we are having insecurity already in Nigeria. We are having
that have not been managed.
Economic situations that are not favorable in Nigeria. Secondly, other ECOWAS states are going to contribute less, to this
execute the war.
To execute the war. So I think, and the man, General Chiani, is saying that he's open for dialogue. I think the ECOWAS delegates have gone there and they've seen the ousted president. You understand? He's in good health. Nothing is wrong with him. They should allow these people to sit down,
and build their own country
and know
by
how
themselves.
they can and know how they can tamp down on over foreign influence in Nigeria.
Yes, that encourages corruption.
They have created
political
a lot
elites.
of corruption, in civil rule in that country.
Thank you so much, comrade. It's been an exciting moment. Thank you for this wonderful insight and enlightenment this morning. I do appreciate. God bless you. Esteemed fans, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching as we continue to bring your way on biased reportage of events.